Greetings, YouTube. This is Dexter with Essential Pressure Washing. That little presentation starting out was a before shot of the roof, which I thought I had the drone in the record position, but I did not. I flew over this entire roof for probably a minute and a half, 2 minutes, going around looping it, and it was no footage, only the little snippet from earlier. Anyway, this is a 4,100 square foot roof, asphalt shingle. We are here to clean it today. We are teamed up with a friend of ours, the owner of Harris Pressure Washing, Steve Graham. So Steve reached out to me and asked me for a little help with spraying this roof right here. And of course, teamwork make the dream work. So I jumped right on the team and came down to help him out here. We are putting down a 5% mix, that's sodium hypochlorite. We are running the eliminator surfactant in the line for the soaping agent. And we're going to shoot this entire roof right here in one frame. There's not going to be any stopping. We're going to go all the way around the front and the back. This is a very, very steep roof. It's very deceiving from the ground. Up here on the top here, this is a scary one. It is slippery. It's all the things that you don't want it to be. But it's going to transition up nicely. It's going to be a little wet when we do the after picture, but it's going to be a nice transition nonetheless. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, you notice on this roof here, I'm not walking all the way out to the edges. As I mentioned before, this is a steep roof. It's extremely slippery. So you don't want to get to the edge. You want to kind of make your pattern to where it can run down and then shoot a little bit more of your solution so that it can push it down to the tip ends. But this is not a roof that I would risk going any further than pretty much midway on this one right here, because it's very hard to hold your position on it. And you are putting down your surfactant along with the SH, which will make it slippery as well. Okay, stay tuned for some more action. Okay, now we are on the back side of this roof here. Large roof. If I didn't mention it before, let me say it again. I believe I have. This is 4,100 square foot roof. This is a big one here. It's very steep. Over here on the back, we have some palm trees. They had some of the branches cut on the palms, but before they had them cut, by the wind blowing and the storms that we get here in Florida, it had rubbed the roof until it made a mark, like a bad set of windshield wipers. You could kind of use that that illustration if you would for whatever reason. But right on the back over by the palm trees, it's going to be a very big wipe mark or a black mark. That is not going to come off. I thought that it was organic, but I treated it pretty good, saturated it down. It didn't come off. This whole entire roof right here, I will place some pictures to the end of this video with the before pictures that I took, the still images, before shot on the front side of the house and a before shot on the back side of the house. This side of the roof was shadowed with gray algae. And now, you know, in the after, it's going to be nice and clean. You can see that's the mark down there. Anyway, I'm doing too much talking. Let's get back to some more music. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, we are on the last side of this roof right here. And so we're getting ready to complete this one right here. I am going to get down and shoot just a couple of the front peaks over the garage from the ground. And I believe I had one little area in the front I touched up. We sped the video up a little bit. This roof right here took 32 minutes, 44 seconds to coat. 32 minutes, 44 seconds. And if you are wondering how much SH we used on this roof here, 4,100 square feet, I used 38 gallons. I used 38 gallons to clean this. Hey, you may be able to use less. I don't know. If so, kudos to you. But that's what we used. 38 gallons, 4,100 square foot roof. This is a big one. We did treat up some other areas that hadn't cleaned up. So we did a little touch up. Most of it cleaned up pretty good, but we did do a little touching up on this thing right here. But we got a nice and squeaky clean. You will see at the after pictures on it. 32 minutes up here on top of the big roof. So this was one right here. Steve was helping out. He was the ground guy. We did have the gutters bagged and tagged, guys. You know what that means. We had gutter bags on there. Yes, we do get runoff. Yes, there is no question. What you want to do is mitigate. You want to mitigate damages from the runoff. That's why you bag them up. You tag those gutters when you can. You bag them and tag them. You have someone down there wetting up those plants, that vegetation. Keep it going like that. Keep yourself out of trouble, and everything will be just fine. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for some more spraying, and we're going to show you some afters. Now, this is the after of the roof cleaning right here, as it's stated up above in blue. This is a flyover with the drone of the roof here. And I'm gonna show that bruise. I call it a bruise, but it's a mark what the tree branch had made when the wind was blowing it. That was it down to the bottom, the black mark. It will not leave out of there. It rubbed off the granules and those the coloration of those shingles in that spot. But anyway, we have a nice product right here, finished up, wrapped up, all done. You can't get any better than this right here on that old cleaning. She's bright, but she will be brighter this evening because the sun is still damp in some spots that we had just treated. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Let me know how you do these steep roofs. Anyway, Dexter with Essential Pressure Washing. We out.